Yo, still Bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, peep game. We got to talk about niggas being prisoners of the moment, man. Motherfucking I seen Andre Ward say something along the lines of Tyson Fury needs to go on ahead and fight Usyk. If it ain't Usyk, then who? Like nobody else is worth it. And my thing is this, man. When you're a champion, you know you're a former pound for pound kingpin. You know the struggle that comes with that. You know everything you had to go through and sacrifice in order to ascertain a championship. Why would you encourage a dude who's been denied for at least 3 years in Dillian White his title shot? Why would you encourage Fury to further perpetuate denying this man his title shot? Like, why would you do that? Like, that shit is just so unfair, man. I think people are really overrating this Wilder win. Like, he don't need to do shit else. Fury don't need to do nothing else. He could ride off into the sunset and retire and be labeled the greatest of this generation. And I'm just like, how? When there's other credible threats out there for him to face. One being Dillian White. And this is a dude who was talking about vacating his belt if he had to fight Dillian White. I'm like, why are y'all encouraging that shit, man? Like, imagine if motherfuckers played with you and giving you, denying you your opportunity to solidify your name in the books throughout history. Because they just didn't want, all right, cool, I've done it all, I'll just go fight another champion now. Despite that champion being contractually obligated for a rematch. He's just supposed to wait on Usyk, or the winner of Usyk and Joshua, and not give Dillian White his opportunity at making history and really solidifying his name in the books. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. People are really overrating this win. I mean, it was a good win, especially in the manner that he done it in. He didn't look, you know, with a fighter like Deontay Wilder, he's a dude where you can have a bad training camp and still come out victorious. And it showed. He even said in the post-fight interview, yeah, I didn't have the best camp. He said that. He doesn't get away with not having a top-notch camp with any other heavyweight. He just knew, I know I've been in this ring with this dude 2 fights. This will be our 3rd fight. I know his habits. I know him. I know him. So I can have a half-ass camp and go in here and still be victorious, man. I think that he's the only heavyweight that he could have got away with that with. He's the only heavyweight that he could have got away with that. Because he didn't look his best. He didn't look as sharp as he normally does. He did not. So, I mean, kudos to you on the win, but do you win like that against any other heavyweight if you had the type of training camp that you had with Deontay Wilder? Y'all gotta stop with this madness, man. Like, the dude won, salute. But come on, man. This is just getting ridiculous. Y'all can just sit here and just... Anybody who would... It's real disheartening for a former fighter and competitor and pound-for-pound kingpin and a champion to condone somebody denying another champion his opportunity at becoming a champion. I think that shit is just outrageous how we can do that shit. And we just rate Deontay Wilder so high that a win over him it just automatically puts them in the conversation of being the best of this generation. Which he already was. That we saw that off rip, but I don't think a win over Deontay Wilder solidifies that. It doesn't. At the moment, I'm going with Usyk as the best heavyweight in the division. A win over Wilder does not give you, it doesn't grant you that title. That shit is whack, man. That shit is whack. And if he does entertain that shit riding off into the sunset, it's like, bro, you know, you got a lot to offer. Even Wilder in the loss, he has a lot to offer. You gonna sit here and, like, people really be prisoners of the moment and just live in the now, bro. That shit is corny. You're not about to sit here and tell me that this man has solidified his spot as the best heavyweight in the division when there's other heavyweights who have better resumes than him. They may not be as Usyk is most definitely as accomplished as Tyson Fury. Absolutely. They share a common opponent, and he's the current unified world champion of the division. You can't sit here and tell me that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight because he beat Deontay Wilder and he should just go on ahead and retire because there's no other win over than beating a Deontay Wilder. How? You can have we can have our opinions on whether or not Joshua would be Wilder or Wilder would be Joshua. We can have our opinions on that, man. But at the end of the day, niggas got to get in the ring and show and prove. And if you would sit there and deny Dillian Whyte after you've already said this is my hit list, with White being one of the names on the hit list, that's some sucker shit. That is some sucker shit. You would have denied that man, you would have been another champion to deny that man his opportunity at becoming a champion. You beat Dillian Whyte, now you're talking. Now you are talking. You beat Dillian Whyte and then you go beat Usyk or Joshua, whoever wins that rematch. Now it's undisputed who's the best heavyweight in this generation is. But I don't think you don't get that title just because you beat Deontay Wilder. Fuck no. Hell the fuck no. Good win. But a win that you could just ride off into the sunset and celebrate? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I beat Wilder, so I'm good now. Like, and he's only beat one person. He's beat one legitimate opponent. And he was unaccomplished. Oh, you not finna take my spot, my nigga. Come on, man. Come on. Go around. You don't want that. You don't want that. He took it, you motherfucker. Damn. Oh, it's another spot open. No, it's not. Damn it. My eyes deceive me. But yeah, man, I think that shit is whack, man. I think that shit is corny. Niggas get hype off one win, bro. One win. And in his situation, it's 2 wins. 3, if you ask me. But in the past 2018, 19, no, 2018, 2020, 2021. 4 years this nigga's been tied up, you know, with Wilder. Otto Wallin was a good win. That was a good win. But it's been wild. I mean, Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder, like, you know, those are his two biggest wins. Everybody holds him in high revere because of those wins. And it's just like, dude, good win, but enough to just definitively say that you're the best of this generation? Fuck no. Hell no. If you deny Dillian Whyte his opportunity to become a champion, bro, that's some sucker shit. And anybody who would condone that shit is corny as fuck as well. Especially another competitor. Because if motherfuckers did that to you, Andre Ward, you would be like, yo, man, why are you denying me? Like, just think about having to sue a sanctioning body because you're allowing their champion to not fight you. You're allowing your champion to do that. Oh man, fuck Dillian Whyte, man. Just, you want to fight Bermain Stavern again? You want to fight motherfucking, what's that nigga name? Dominic Brazil again? Fuck it, I got you. We'll just move you back up. We'll boost you through the rankings and put you as a fucking mandatory so you can go on ahead and get that fight with him because y'all funking behind the scenes. Man, hell no. That shit is fucked up. Quit denying that man his opportunity at becoming a champion, dog. Don't sit there and support that shit. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and y'all had championship aspirations that nobody was willing to grant y'all would feel some type of way. You sue a sanctioning body. You sue a sanctioning body because they just keep denying you your rights to fight for a title. You put your life at risk for well over a decade just to get denied. And that shit is acceptable to y'all. Hell no, bro. Fury, if you go and you do not fight Dillian White and honor that man's mandatory, honor that man being your mandatory, there's no way you can say that you're the greatest. You can't even say that you're greater than Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua put himself in position to lose because he took the challenges on. That's what championship boxing is supposed to be about, man. Not this coddling bullshit. Stop. Oh my God, man. Stop conveniencing these niggas, man. Oh, you got championship duties and obligations that must be fulfilled. So go fulfill them. You're not going to be able to, you ain't fighting for undisputed at least until the summer. At least. You going to sit on your hands until then? Go get that Dillian White work. Go get that Dillian White work. And then talk about undisputed after that. If you beat him. If he beats Wallin. Deuces.